Hey y'all, hey, how are y'all?
Hello there. Hey y'all.
How y'all doing today? All right. So I apologize for being late, y'all. I might just be real with y'all. I scheduled this, but baby, it wasn't me. Cutie was waiting on me, y'all. I'ma just tell y'all. I mean, it wasn't her, it was me. Okay, it was definitely me. Because baby, yesterday, after the way y'all had wore me out on that 3 hour live, I was tired.
3 hours? Woo.
3 hours,
I
girl.
got
It
to
was
go
the
see part
tea,
of the
the
replay.
tea.
I got to
The
go.
T, my girl right here. My girl right here. My girl right here. Baby, she came through blessing with good hot pipe, and it wasn't even tea, girl. It wasn't even tea. We was having Patron and Hennessy and Crown, all the good,
Oh, yes, because
good, good.
amigas and you didn't invite me to the party. No, I was
Girl,
out.
baby, we
I
had
was out.
all. I
I
knew
said,
you was
what?
out with your. I knew you told me you was going out with your family. So, girl,
I did.
I ain't even say nothing. So, y'all, I was taking my notes down to the last, to the wire, baby. It was to the wire. Well, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it because Love and Marriage DC, they doing their little thing. It's
It's
cool.
still
It's a little,
introducing it. It's
you
still an
know,
introduction area. Don't it feel
they're
like
still in the
we're
introduction, so it ain't gonna
yeah.
take me that long. It ain't gonna take us that long. We're not gonna drop no link for the DC, but feel free to come back. Because if you want to, right after this one, we're gonna get into the episode. Remember, I told y'all yesterday, I told y'all yesterday was just about the dragorization and the fight that happened, right? On Saturday that we was getting all the good tea and good things from. And so after this is going to be the actual review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, along with, some of the other things that we had to go ahead and find out, like Stormy Review on Wanda Food. I told y'all that lady was serving everything from the swamp sewer, but we're going to save that, right? Until we get to that. So let's go ahead and get through this Love and Marriage DC, honey. Now, y'all know we're going to pick up where we left off last week. Which is at this dinner, girl. Now, I'm not even about to discuss the shush or the hush, okay? Whichever one it was. At the end of the day, yes, you feel like your husband shouldn't shush you in front of people. He probably felt like you shouldn't have cut him the fuck off in front of people, and I'ma leave that as that. Y'all know my motto on this channel is always respect is a two-way street, and some people be driving up the wrong goddamn way on the
She
runway.
don't throw the deuces up this way. She going up like this and like this. Like, right? I'm getting y'all both. Y'all both get it.
Y'all both get it. You know
Y'all
what I'm
both
saying? You
getting it.
don't cut him off, and you don't shush her.
I agree. I agree
You know
with
what
that.
I'm
It
saying? And
wasn't.
that's it.
I don't
That's
think
all
it
I
was
got to
that
say
bad.
about the married people business. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I feel like while their relationship and Monique is looking for more closeness and more intimacy, child, the way these other people trying to hide and sugarfoot around their little
That's why you
squirt
need to be
around their
around these other
issues.
people. That's why you got to be around other couples so you can be like, oh, my
You know
shit
what I'm
ain't
saying?
that
I feel
bad.
like Monique and them
My
don't
shit
have it
ain't
all
that
that
bad.
bad. Oh wait, let me go ahead and y'all. I'm sorry, y'all,
You didn't do a
because
roll call, no nothing to say
I
hello
ain't giving
to
no roll
nobody.
call or nothing,
No,
acting
see,
like I ain't
because
got
I'm
no
guessing.
manners.
I'm a guest on the show, y'all. I'm just a guest.
Girl, see, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Of course, we got the mother of the house, Mother
Mhm.
Black Diamond, up in here. And by the way, if anybody want to know, in this live, I am drinking on some raspberry sangria.
She also
I don't know what I'm gonna
raspberry
have, goddamn, by the
beret.
time
Come
we
on,
get to.
raspberry beret.
And what is you drinking, cutie?
No, I'm either gonna be on some yiggity yak or I'm gonna be on some takiki. Okay, so it's one or the other.
Hey, Tawana, and happy Memorial Day to you as well,
Yeah.
my love. Hey, Kim and Nicole, you know I love you, babe. What you saying? You just finished grilling it, got your margarita,
She just in time.
but you still at work for another 18 minutes, girl. See, don't that work from home come in handy, girl? You get baby, you can cook, have you a little sip, not too much. You know what I'm saying? Because you still gonna have to keep it professional.
Absolutely.
And don't y'all come up in here because I got my Arion bun up in here today. You will be blocked. No, I'm just playing. Y'all know I take it all, good and bad.
Block. Who I'm blocking today?
Let me call my daughter so she come do my edges for y'all. Give a real tutorial around here. Who else we got up in here? I seen my girl Ray Bay. Hey Ray Bay.
Ray Bay.
This the one right here. Baby, this my
Yes.
one. Baby, it was the red bag Casamigos all weekend. Shots like Ray. I can't take no more after yesterday. You hear me? They was trying to take your girl out with the information, okay?
It's
Of
coming in
course,
faster
we
than
got
you
my
can pull
wonderful
in.
renting with Ricardo. You know I
Yeah.
love her. She cracks me the
He
heck
be
up.
telling it like a T.I. It is
Baby, let me tell you
cool.
something. Bitch. Elder be
I love it.
damn. You gotta go
I
back. If you
love
don't
her
know what
moves.
Elder be damn is, go back and watch it. Okay. Shout out to Ren Ricardo for that one. I'm waiting for my t-shirt, girl.
Okay.
Hey, the candy shop. How are you? You know, I love you. Happy belated birthday. And of course, my girl who loves to trigger me, but it be all good because she just like to see me run my mouth and go off.
Then my
J
girl too. Yes,
2018.
yes, Lord. Love you,
Girl,
girl.
this bun might come down, girl, by the end of
You
the
might
night.
have to pop that thing. Oh,
But
yeah,
by
it
the
might.
time we get to talk about
Especially if
one
you get
bad,
to
by the
rolling
time
that
we get to
neck
talk
and
about
reading.
Huntsville, period, it might be didn't come out.
Yeah, it probably will. It's okay though.
I ain't lying, I ain't lying. But like I was saying, so we're gonna get back down on to the dinner. So then what's his name? Chris gonna bring up that he had seen Ashley Swindler, right? And he was like, baby, Ashley, that man said that he had loved you. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to go talk to him because that what you was saying about him wouldn't it wasn't computing for me because that ain't what I knew about him. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying how he loved you and he missed you and he wanted his wife back. And Ashley was like, no child, no God, it ain't coming. That man ain't had no call. I had to go get my call from him, and then he was living in his mama basement apartment, and I still can't get over it, child, because ma'am, you married a man and you ain't know he was living with his mama. I understand it was COVID, but girl.
She never mind sleeping with the enemy. No, never mind sleeping with an
I
enemy.
don't
Like she
understand.
said, damn,
Like,
now I'm gonna go marry
the
a
stranger.
nobody, or I ain't even call it Cal. I ain't no disrespect. I don't know that brother. I'm saying to say, she said, I'm gonna give it a try. I don't know where it lead me. I don't know if it's the NFL persona he had. I don't know what she was looking at, but she didn't look at enough.
No, listen.
Instead of blaming on COVID, no, ma'am.
I'm not about to marry you. I'm not about to say I do
She
become
still should be
half
engaged right
responsible
now.
for your debts to let you become half responsible for my debts or gain half of your riches or you gain half of my riches. And I don't know where you lay in your head. That makes absolutely no sense. But child, she said his family was vouching for him and everything else, right?
Vouching for him,
So,
like what though? I want to understand what that means. Because what does that mean? What you mean vouching for him?
I mean, I guess his
How do you
family.
vouch for him if you
I
live with
would
a
take it
fear?
as me personally. I would
Okay.
take it as that means his family was going along with the lies.
Okay. All right. So okay, that's better. Because I'm like, there is no how could he didn't sell no dreams? Or was he how could he sell a dream if I feel like you should have known better. You should have known
Thank you, Nola K. She is a relationship expert, but didn't see the red flags he gave a girl. Thank you
red
so much
flag.
to me. Girl, to me, that's like the people who say grand rising and the only grand that's rising in their life is them grand biscuits, okay? Like, girl, we on the same page with that.
Oh
Should
my
have
God.
got a prenup. That's another mistake the specialist made. Exactly. Like, why, girl? Why would you want to? Let me tell you something.
Is she certified? I'm just asking because I
Maybe
mean,
her church certified her. Ain't
uh,
she a
rest his soul. Kev on YouTube was he thought he was an expert too, and where's the certification? Or we just can say we certified. We can say we experts.
what?
I just don't
I
get
mean,
it.
listen, you can buy a certification off the internet these days. You could buy a college degree off the internet these days. So child,
Mm.
I don't even know. But she definitely ignored it. You know what I'm saying? So then baby, I don't know if how y'all feeling about it, but I just feel like Ashley and her miniature golf sized ass husband was doing a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Like he would call himself trying to throw shade, talking about, oh, so I guess it's like the hairdressers who say they do hair, but don't never hair don't never be done
Guys,
with
you
the nails
tell. Huh.
don't never be done. But
Nola, how many times you see me with my hair not done, sir,
once,
ma'am?
once,
Okay, okay.
once.
So
But I mean, that was
I was
on a
like,
relaxed day. Like
no, 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 no. If I'm walking outside the door, though, I
yeah,
go out.
no, I'm
I'm
saying
not
it was
gonna
like
plan
on
it
a
to.
relaxed day. One time we was on the
Yeah.
phone just just talking. I don't expect you to have your hair done and we just
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
phone.
Yeah, no.
But
Yeah,
at the
no.
same time, I've seen hairdressers who are just that
You,
busy. They don't have the time to do their own
he
hair.
don't.
They throw it in a little
He don't.
ponytail and
He don't.
keep it moving.
He don't.
You know what I'm saying? But whatever. So that's what they was doing, baby. He was throwing that. Ashley was offended. Monique come with her vase of questions, and I'm like, girl, let's just eat and drink and see what a night take us. Like, girl, what is
You
this
don't be
vase of
picking up
damn
on
questions?
do she be picking up when people not feeling that? Like at the birthday party, like they are really like it's coming through the screen very clear to me that
I'm
they don't
trying
want
to
no
figure out why
questions.
she trying to play 21 questions at every
Oh,
day event.
we all grown. Y'all been married now. You going on 10 years. These other couples been married longer than that. Like there is no. I don't think you understand. There is no real formula for marriage. There is no real
See,
formula.
girl, they trying to take me out already. And we ain't even made to Huntsville. I run background checks on my friends' little boos and prospects. Girl, Remy, start you a sleuthing business, baby. Come on, Red Bay 1942. If we can't find them, they ain't
Man,
alive.
I
I
can't.
don't know. That ain't even a slogan, but I'm just saying, girl.
I don't understand how she got led astray. But we
Girl,
okay.
cause look, listen, y'all. I've been struggling to try to come give y'all a DC because it just needs to catch up. And I understand it's new, but
Right.
we gonna push through it. So she pulls out the vase of questions. She's like, "What is your ultimate fantasy?" And I'm sorry, I don't know if I want to sit around with other married people and talk about my fantasies or whatever. But DJ Quick changed it into celebrity fantasies and questions, and he let us know that baby Ashley like Uncle Jesse, and I was like, I hope he ain't saying that to explain it to her, because Uncle Jesse was fine back then on Full House, especially when he got the haircut,
No,
and Uncle
he's on
Jesse
my
still
wall.
fine now.
Let me tell you something. Like real talk, on some real. I had him on my wall because I used to get all the magazines. And at 16, my girl, 15, 16, I had him on my wall right there with Malcolm Jamal Warner from off of Cosby Show. Cockroach was there too. When I tell, oh, and Kirk Cameron. And when I'm telling you that to say that he wasn't
Girl,
clowning.
not Cockroach. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I did.
Not Cockroach.
I did.
Theo friend Cockroach.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't know he was a shorty doo wop though. But I can't. I'm not gonna hate on the short. He can't help his size. I seen him in real life. He cute. But anyway, I'm saying that say John Stamos. If he don't knock it off, John Stamos was
But
flying back in the day. He better knock it off with that.
right, but I
So
think he
go
was
ahead.
saying that like he said it, but I'm like, I hope you know that a lot of
Oh,
the girls like
oh,
Uncle Jesse, baby. Uncle Jesse is still fine, baby. I miss
oh.
his yoga commercials. It
I
made
was
me
there with
want to
my
go get
daughter.
some Greek yoga. Okay,
First of all, my
she
daughter laughed. My daughter laughed. She's 17. She laughed like because she's like Uncle Jesse. I said, but he was fine back in the day.
girl,
I said he was fine. She was like, no, he cute, but
Uncle Jesse is still fine. And then Ashley lets us know that DJ Slim Jim crush is Rihanna, and she like, I don't think Rihanna will touch you. And so Ashley goes on to say it's a whole lot easier, which it is. I understood what she was
I
saying,
understood this.
to get in contact with celebrities, because you can slide up in their DMs, but his all y'all getting these surgeries and doing y'all makeup and stuff to look like each other. I mean, y'all ain't making nothing noticeable about yourself
Attack of the Clones, baby.
when they're trying to look like everybody else, but she is absolutely correct. And saying that, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, I wasn't mad with her. I was here for it. Like, yeah. All right. But she was like, baby, Rihanna wouldn't touch him. And I was like, ooh, damn. Did she just clown her husband saying like Rihanna would not fuck with you? But whatever she did, and somehow we segue into the fact that Winter was supposedly a relationship expert. Now, hear me out, y'all. Hear me out, because I know y'all probably gonna drag me, because people always be like, we want people to keep it real. Like, it's a time, like, I appreciate Ashley asking all the questions she asked, because it was definitely was on my mind. But Ashley seems like she really just don't like this lady, and I'm just not understanding why. From the clowning at the podcast, from the first episode up until now, it just seemed like wherever it is something pertaining to Winter, something about her makes Ashley's ass itch.
It's her shaved head. She doesn't like it.
Girl.
She's like, it's too much. I don't like it. And I think she can't see past that point. Just saying.
What? I play wedding for my friends, but not a real one because I got ordained because I was bored. Oh, girl, I done got an online ordination before for my friends. They was trying to get married, girl, and the people kept giving them the runaround on their date at the courthouse. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I had went online and bloop, 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 bloop. And girl, that did not, that's the story. Baby, I was my house was the reception hall, I was the pastor, I was the decorator, I was the caterer, and I
She's
was
in
the
living color, y'all. She was a Jamaican mom. She did.
baby and everything. Okay, I even went to the Dollar Tree, y'all, and bought the little wedding stuff they had and wrapped it around my house broom for the girl to jump over.
Amen.
My son, my son walked up the aisle and everything. I mean, listen, you do what you gotta do when you do it. You know what I'm saying? Anything for friends. It was a little house, small wedding. You know what I'm saying? It was only about, I think, 6 of us there, 7 of us there, but we made it do what it do. But anyway, back to this, because baby, y'all got me 2 hours in a row. All right, boo. How we looking on time? All right, we got 20 minutes to wrap this thing up, and then we're gonna go out and come right
And
back in
we're
for her.
done.
So Ashley was doing too much. Ashley was like, "Well, you supposed to be the thing. You supposed to be the expert. How you didn't see? You didn't know he didn't have no car. You didn't know he was living with his mama, and it was COVID, and you ain't get married, and da 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 da." And I'm like, I mean, she makes some good points, but damn, we like, you don't have to be
She thought she was
rough.
taking a
Like
meditator test, I think. She put her under like she was.
for lack of, I swear to God, it's for lack of a better word. She kept her foot on her neck.
Mm-hmm.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
She would not let her up for air. Like to the point you keep asking questions. I'm like, give her a chance to answer. But it's something about Ashley that makes me feel like I don't like her. It's like, Ashley, you doing all of this with her, but yet you and your husband were both cheating on each other, and we gonna find this out later on in the season. Because she was like, nah, that's when I was cheating on you. And he was like, nah, that's when I was cheating on you. So your marriage ain't even all this cracked up to be. Your husband would rather work till he passed the fuck out sick than to be at home with you. Because Quicksilver he big out there in DC.
Yeah.
He's
Mm-hmm.
been doing this long enough that he don't have to take every job that comes his way. Yet he rather take it. So
It ain't all beautiful
you know what
there.
I'm saying? It ain't all beautiful there. So we go through them.
It's not the happiest place on earth at all, by far. But we gonna, like you said, we gonna get into it. But that's the funny part. It's always people. What's that word? Projecting. They always projecting on somebody else on some stuff that they don't have no business. And all that
Right.
does is really turn it back around on you and be like, why are you talking to me? We gonna get back to you. And she not talking to no weak-minded person because Stormy by far is not weak-minded.
Went
So
to throw me on the next.
I'm sorry, Winter. I'm sorry, my bad. I was thinking about the same them both, but by far, Winter is not a weak person. So while you keep talking to her, it seems like she's gonna have an answer. It's gonna be some hands in a minute. I could just feel it. I can feel it.
Yeah, Winter seemed like she that Christian that will still lay hands on you.
But she said that.
So then we see Ashley and not Ashley, Irena, who I happen to like.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Erky? Who's Erky to you, Ray Bay? Are you talking about Ashley or Winter? Who's Erky to you? So then we see Irena and
Right?
Jamie. Baby, they're running, baby. And when she said she run between 5 to 10 miles, between 4 to 5
Every day.
days.
That's how I was at 2 years ago. I was on it. 5 miles every day. Well, at least 4 times a day. 4 to 5 times a week. But no, so when she said that, I was like, boom. That's one, but she younger than me. So I was like, but you young, and I was doing this at 47. So, and I was getting it 5 miles every day. I even pushed myself to 8 miles. I was not playing. About to get back on that regimen because sister about to be 50. So we about to go up. But I'm just saying, yeah, I like that. And her husband the same age I am, but he's 49. So I like that she keeps her husband, push that brother because he's not bad. Everything look right.
He
Keep that
not bad. And that little TikToks are actually cute. Oh yeah.
oh,
Actually cute. Oh yeah, Ray B. I can't stand Ashley Applehead ass either. I cannot. But
I can't.
girl, when she was talking about running all them miles, I said, girl, one day I might get there in my dreams because the damn show ain't happening in real life. Not right now. Oh,
I
honey.
was thinking she want to go get her ass. I'm like, you not getting one from that girl? You running. You got real bad.
But
What are you
I
trying to
mean,
go get? What are you
she
trying
was
to go
doing
get?
her thing. She looked good, but I
Oh,
agree with
great.
Jamie. Like, let that man have his relationship with his sons the way he need to have his relationship with his sons. Like, At the end of the day, the same way that man can't tell you how to be a mother, you can't tell him how to be a father with his sons. Especially, I feel like when you have a black man that wants to be involved in his black male son life, and he feel like, listen, he effing up, let me show him tough love. Sometimes, I mean, you know,
Oh, you take a back seat.
the mama in
Yeah.
you wanna cuddle your baby
Take
and
the
be
back
like, no,
seat.
don't treat my baby like that. But I mean, you got listen, let that man do what he gotta do for his son.
Yep, I agree with that.
Let him do
Totally.
what he gotta do for his son. And speaking of sons, the son had pulled up, girl. His son is cute though. All that little son's cute. I
They
was like,
are
well,
nice.
go ahead, Jamie Jr., you little
They,
Jamie.
you know what? They are a nice looking bunch. But yeah,
Girl, that 13 packs of hair with 3 packs of hair, girl, Ashley got about 44 bundles in her head. I'm sorry. That's just too much.
she do wear too much. But then I think she just overcompensating all over, like everything. I was like, what are you doing? You don't even need to do all that. You don't need all that. Don't need it. But
Girl, I cannot. I can't even. Girl, Randy Ricardo just cracks me up every time. I have to stop him
muscle
in my
butt.
tracks. But I think she needs to go ahead on and let that man be a daddy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Let that man be a daddy and do what he needs to do for his son. You
feel
know
like
what
you
I'm
do it
saying?
anyway, the way you want to do it anyway. So it doesn't even matter.
Correct. And so then next thing you know, we see Monique and Chris getting ready for Africa. She's telling him like, baby, don't be shushing me, cause I'm not gonna shush. I'm gonna keep on
Sure.
talking. Okay. And he was like, well, listen, you know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Like, I do want me to talk or you don't want me to talk. And I feel like if he is trying to express himself and you say that he never expressed himself, go ahead and let him express himself and get it out because he's expressing himself from his point of view and the way he see things that y'all going through. And
Mhm.
then you know what I'm saying? When you're done, correct his ass if you feel like what he's saying is wrong and incorrect. But let him get his point out so that way you can get your point out. Y'all can come to understanding. But I ain't gonna dwell on them too long. Cause
Yeah,
that man love his wife, and one thing for certain, and two things for sure, he is willing, ready, and able to make the changes to keep his wife and keep his wife happy. And she does the same thing all day to make him happy. So
yeah.
whatever.
She just wants some reciprocation. That's all. She
Yeah,
just wants.
she just want him to do the extra
Yeah, she just
spoiling
want him
and
to go over.
and a lot
With
of
her
men don't
beyond.
know.
It's okay.
I think a lot of men don't know how to do that spoiling stuff, or they feel like in their mind spoiling is let me rent a room and fill it with flowers and have the shelf and all of this kind of stuff.
Hmm.
When really spoiling her could be the fact that you took the time and got a babysitter from somebody and shipped off the kids. And y'all, even if you order Chinese food
I'm gonna
or
say
Italian
eat that at
takeout and
home.
y'all sit there
Yeah,
and cuddle
Netflix
and
and
watch
movie.
movies, if y'all lay on the sofa and fall asleep, it's the fact that you took the time, you got rid of the kids. If her favorite food is Indian, order some Indian takeout. We're gonna have us a little carpet picnic or whatever. Cut on or what I don't know what it is out there in DC, but out here they be calling it the quiet storm. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's it.
You put on the little quiet storm with them and say, all right, we gonna get it down and play a little Johnny Gill for you. Put
That's
on
right.
your red dress. You know what I'm saying? Ooh,
Hmm.
that's a little hurtful. And then y'all get to slow dancing and moving and grooving around the house or whatever y'all doing. Like it does not have to just be some overtly grand gesture. Now, don't get me wrong.
We do like it. We do
We
like it.
definitely like the overtly grand gestures, but I promise you, the simple fact that you thought about us, period, you gonna still get the good cooch. Sir, thanks me for that. Thank me.
It's the wop for me.
You know what I'm saying? Thank me. Thank me, cause I just saved y'all $300 by switching to Nola Reeds. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. So they gonna be all right.
Right.
So
Their
Raina,
problem is their
yeah,
problem is
had to. So Raina and Ashley meets up, baby. Baby, Raina meeting Ashley to get the Botox under her arms to keep her from sweating. And I'm like, I never heard of that. I
I,
never knew that.
I did.
You know what I'm saying? I never knew that. But okay.
I
All
don't know.
right, cool.
I just feel like God wanted us to sweat. Or he wanted us to sweat. I mean, I don't sweat. I don't even. Never mind. I just never mind. All I'm saying is I don't have that. But for people that do have a sweating problem, they have those little the wet marks underneath their thing. If that's their thing and you can fix it, by all means, have at it. Have at it.
Right. So they go and meet. Then they talking about the dinner, and that shit was like, well, the food was good. But once we got to talk about the lady and her divorced husband and her crooked husband, I got bored. And I was like, well, if you wouldn't have kept going on and on and on and on and on about it, we could have been past it and finished playing the damn game, Ashley, okay? And I like Arena because Arena was like, well, listen, she was offended by the way you was coming off. And then she was like, well, I was offended because she was basically saying, I couldn't be with a celebrity unless I was with Quick. Like, I'm not a bad bitch. And I'm like, child, girl, you look old as Arena and you say you younger than her. Number one. Number two, how you gonna get mad with her? Like, you was being real aggressive, real not even nice nasty. You was nasty with this lady about her business and her scammer that she had. You know what I'm saying? And then when she make a comment back to you, you feel like you can't be told nothing. Girl, I'm about to put you in the same book with Wanda, Ashley, and that ain't a good book to be in with me. We got a whole lot of season to go back and forth about. You know what I'm saying? Like, no God, honey. No God. You can't trade a shade for a shade. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't take the shade,
don't dish it out.
stand in the sun.
Yeah, just
If you
yeah.
can't take the shade, stand in the sun and keep your goddamn mouth closed. Point blank, period. And that's how I feel about that. What you got to say about that?
Pretty much the same shit. Like,
Oh,
yeah, she exactly what you said. I don't like the way I felt like she was coming at her. Like, it's one
she
thing
was. She
you
was.
might
It
do
wasn't an
you might hit a
informative.
dagger or two on her. You might do
Right.
one or two, but the way you keep coming and everybody at the table looking around, it's like, okay, shut your ass up now. Shut up, because
Right.
you're making the table feel uncomfortable. So
Right.
don't do that. Read the room.
Right.
Read the
Right.
room. Pay
And
attention.
then Arena is nice. Arena wants to get to know Winter. She's like, maybe we need to go get to know her, have a girls out, you know what I'm saying? This and other. Ashley like no new friends. Which makes me feel like there is definitely something.
Deep.
Ashley feels some type of way. Like it gives me she ain't like that bitch in high school. Like something happened in high school. Like that's how her vibe is. So I don't know how well
Mhm.
they know each other.
Right, right.
So Winter, they have the dinner, whatever. It's Winter and Raina, because baby, Monique and her husband gone off to the motherland. And if y'all follow them on Instagram, baby, they was feeding the giraffes and stuff. The giraffes was sticking their head in the window and stuff. Now that ain't for me. I don't need no type of animal sticking their head in the window for me to feed them. Child, wear your trainers. But we know that's what they was. But it's Irena, Ashley, Winter, and what's the other lady name, child? I don't forgot her name, but the lady had the little earring in her nose. I think it was Sasha. Y'all know I'm bad with names.
Really? I remember
So there was some with that.
that.
So they sitting up there talking, and even the lady Sasha was telling, Winter was like, cheers, cheers to new friends. And Ashley was like, shit, new friends. There ain't no new friends, bitch. Ain't no new friends. But now here's what I will say. I agree with Ashley. Like, I'm not that friendly like that. I'm not gonna throw around the word friend. I might be cool, we
Mhm.
okay, but
Mhm.
everybody ain't your friend, and that's just real. I appreciate her in that moment, but just being honest and letting people know. And if those of you who didn't catch it, please catch it. Everybody ain't your friend, and stop calling somebody you just met 5 minutes ago your goddamn friend. They ain't your friend. You don't goddamn know them. Okay, you do not know them for them to be friend level. So I was cool with her with that. I had nothing to say about that. What I
Mhm.
didn't like was the justification on what her box call head ass was doing for what her and Quicksilver said. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it's nobody's telling you about don't have an opinion, don't have questions. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Nobody was saying that to you. They're telling you about the way you was saying it. And then when the lady Stephanie, that ain't that lady name. Whatever the hell, something with an S.
I didn't get to. I didn't get to
I
that
just
scene.
remember
I got
she had the
left.
earring that went from her nose to here. It was really
I
kind of
didn't see
cute
it.
with the
That's why
African
I
hair.
don't
I
think.
think it was Stephanie, girl. I don't know. Y'all know stupid. No, it wasn't no Susan. Whatever her name was, girl. Y'all know I don't be with.
Nobody said it in the chat. So
But whatever, even she was saying that it was aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Even she was saying it was aggressive. Like, come on, girl. Nobody remembers, Rebe. Nobody remembers.
nobody
Cause
said.
baby,
Nobody.
listen. And that was it, y'all. You got anything else to say about this
I didn't
episode?
even see that. I didn't even see that last scene. That's why I was like, I don't even know about no earring. And I'm sorry, my bad. Because yesterday I was watching it and I ended up going to the fair. So I think I stopped it like I'll watch it later and
But
thought I
listen, I'm gonna
was
tell y'all, like, I'm gonna tell y'all, this was I needed to. I know it's gonna pick up.
you know it
I know it's
is.
gonna pick up. Because they always do, right? They always do. And
They
we know
always do
Carlos
it.
King is. We know one thing about it. We know Carlos King is good
Notorious.
for the drama. Okay,
Notorious for it.
so it's
He not
definitely
about
gonna be
to have
some
that shit.
drama. We just haven't gotten into it, and nothing that we have yet is memorable. Um, that makes me really just want to watch this. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all, but I'm gonna keep trying to. I'm gonna keep trying to come to y'all week after week and give y'all the DC. But y'all know, hey Chrislyn, I know I better see you at 7:30 in the next live bit because we just gonna exit this one and roll on to the next one. But I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Most of the times when I do a review and I come and talk to y'all, I take no notes.
I told her she don't need to. She
I
like
don't
to
take no
read it
notes.
for
I
Phil.
come to
Why would she?
y'all. I just come to y'all and we just be talking because I remember it. This show, I had to take notes, baby. I had to.
Did you really? Damn. That ain't even like you.
I
That
don't.
ain't
I
even like
never.
you. That ain't even like you.
I never take notes.
Mm-mm.
But I did nothing about it was memorable, and I have big handwriting. If I wrote like my churn and teeny tiny, it probably would have
Ooh,
been 1 page.
my son
Um,
is like that. I be like, bro, write bigger for your teacher and me. Because I
you know
don't
what I'm saying?
teacher gonna
If
be
it
blind.
probably would have been a whole lot smaller, girl, if I would have had that. But it's just the
It's
other
not
shows
giving
are
yet.
memorable for
Yeah.
me. This
But
Chinese,
what it is it's dropping little nuggets for us
it
to
is.
breadcrumbs to follow so that we can go see how the Silvers is doing and how the other, the other couple is doing, even though they not really shady. He kind of, I don't know, what's his name?
Jamie.
Yeah, he doesn't act controlling or nothing, but he's
He want to control his kids.
right. So,
He
but
want
he
to control his kids. Like it seemed to me like he's pushing his son.
not his wife though. I'm saying he
Oh
don't
no,
control.
not his wife.
Right.
Not
So
his
I'm
wife.
saying
His
that's
wife
like,
seemed like she would beat his ass. But they done been together 25 something years. So they kind of like Jackie and Doug to me.
exactly. Oh, they on a whole nother kind of level. So I'm like, I say that to say that it's just dropping little nuggets, a little breadcrumbs for us to go follow and figure it out. Because like I said, no, like you said, winner. Girl, something is deep rooted.
Some they
I don't
got
know if she did something to her. She dated our cousin's ex boyfriend, or it's something like, or the hairstylist, or she went to my nail tech and said something. Something. It's something that happened because you just don't come at people that you don't know that well like that. You just don't do that.
right. That girl, she feels some type of way about her,
No,
honey.
for real, for real. So we'll be here for it.
She feels some type of way, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, me too.
Definitely giving Jackie and Doug been together forever. Yes, they've been together forever. And the biggest thing that we've seen so far is Irena trying to control.
I cannot say her name.
Irena, I think it's so cute.
It
Irena,
is a,
I like
you know what? It
that name.
reminds me of a twin. That her name should be a twin with Erica. Like when I look at it, I'm like, it's such a cute name, but I cannot. And I just,
Nah, listen. I know Irena is older, right? She gotta be what, late 40s, early 50s, something like that. But is it just me? Or is her and Ashley giving same age range? Y'all let me know. Cause her and
I'm gonna
Ashley
tell you
look.
why I don't think. Well, which one is married to Jamie? Ashley?
No, Irena.
Oh, Rain. Okay, so the reason why I don't think she's late 40s, I think she might be early 40s because, or even late 30s. I'm not gonna give her that much, but I'm gonna say she's in the early 40s because she said my husband, he's 49, as if he's so old. No, she said he's about to be 50. That's what she said. She said he's about to be 50 and da 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 da. So I was looking at her like, first of all, don't say it like that because I'm about to be 52. So
Well, no, I mean they've been married for
I,
25 years,
I got
right?
that, but she could have been real young when she got with him, or younger. So the way she said it, like me and my husband are the same age. I'm actually a little bit older than my husband. We are the same age right now, both 49. So I don't see when I go to talk about him, I'm about to be like, oh, he about to be 50, like because I'm about to be 50 before
But
him.
I
So
didn't take it like that, cause
yeah,
sometimes
you think like,
if he make it his 50 before she make her 50, she'll be
okay,
like,
I'm gonna give it that to
she'll be
you
like, I
because
mean,
if
you know
they
what I'm
are
saying?
the same age, it's because the one that works out, she's working out and it's showing.
That's Irena.
I know that's what I'm saying. That
That's Irena.
they're around the same age. The reason why it looks better on the other one is because she's working out and taking care of herself.
Well, no, I think Ashley is supposed to be like younger than her, but they Ashley looking a little bit rough to me. She looking a little bit not rough. She just look. She
You know, the
presents
husband
old
probably
in the
going through
face
some
to me.
stuff. The
I need
husband,
them to get me a close up on her neck and her hands, and I'll be able to tell y'all.
look, I'm like,
Give me a close up on that neck and them hands. Winter gonna cuss somebody out. I see it coming. It's crazy
oh,
behind them eyes. Girl, look at Winter hair. That hair tell you all you need to know.
she
Y'all
kind of
remember
scares me a
Nico
little
wife?
bit. She
Y'all
scared me a
remember
little bit.
Nico wife? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you did say that, and you know what? That is so because she do got them. It's shifty. They're kind of shifty, like that. Like you said, I used to be this church woman. I mean, I'm a good old church woman now,
Baby,
but
listen,
if I was,
she a new church woman. These newfangled church women like me, we will still cuss you the fuck
oh,
out.
you know, she is. She definitely
You
is.
know
But
what
she
I'm saying?
giving it.
I will anoint
I
you with
think she's
oil and
calculated.
I will anoint you with the
I
hand.
think she's calculated. She looks calculated in her
Yes,
face. Like, everything
definitely.
is like, oh, okay, I'm taking notes. I'm writing it down in my right here. Scares me. She scares me.
Ribby. Girl, let me tell you how I'ma read your comment the way you said it, and then I'ma read you how I read it in my mind. It's Ashley is old in the face to me. Mid-40s. She even got that old lady East Coast talk. Girl, why I thought you had said Ashley face is old fashioned to you. I don't
So she ready to read
I
it.
said, what
No,
you say?
you ready to read her. You ready to read a comment that's
I
gonna
am.
read her.
I think I am just ready to read her because I don't like
Mhm,
her
that's all it is.
attitude. Like I don't disagree with none of the questions that she had. I don't like her attitude, the way she was coming at that lady. I ain't like that
I
lady
agree.
since I ain't like Ashley since episode 1, where she
I
was trying
agree.
to tell Arena how to shake on her husband with that dry, stiff back that she had in that goddamn shake. Girl, didn't nobody want that starchy orchard twerk that she had going on. Girl, I do not like Ashley. I
Yeah,
swear.
you doing too much. Don't tell me how to do nothing. Cause like
Well,
she said, I've been doing this.
right, because just
I've
because
been
your
doing this.
husband might want to lap dance, my husband might get turned on by me sitting in the negligee reading the goddamn sports page or goddamn the Times Picayune. I don't know. Everybody, man, is different, but I
That's
know
for
if
real.
a man do like the
And
shake, he
best
didn't
believe she
want
know
that
what her
man to
man
think
wants. Best believe
that
she know what
shake
her man
wasn't going
wants.
nowhere.
Honey,
But
bye.
girl, I swear to God, that's what I thought you had said, girl.
Old
I
fashioned.
did. I did. I thought you said that woman's face was old fashioned. Baby, I just think her face old.
I told you, you read. I'm telling y'all, Nola is ready to read. She just ready for her.
Ooh,
She pistol
ooh,
ready. Pistol
oh
ready.
Lord. I swear, Lord Jesus help me. You ain't close to 50. I thought you was in your 30s. Who?
Started 30.
You talking a cutie? Or no, baby, we gonna be in Cali celebrating in October.
Yeah, my oldest is
Flirting
30.
50.
My
I mean,
baby's
but she can't
30.
be flirting with nobody but her husband. You know
All
what I'm
day.
saying?
Still
But
will.
you
Still
know what I'm
will.
saying? I don't know if
All
flirting
day.
50 her theme or not, child. That's just a theme my head just gave her. Just know.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be getting a little live video. Not too much though, just a little.
We gonna
Just
give
a
it
little.
to
Cause
her.
I
We
plan to
gonna give it
enjoy
to her.
myself. You know what I'm saying? Remy, I swear, girl. I swear.
I can't wait for this next.
I'm gonna work on my punctuation. No, girl, it ain't your punctuation. It's just tough.
It's what she trying to read. It's what she
Yeah.
want to
It
read.
wasn't you. It was me.
Not yo. It's not you.
It wasn't you. It was me. I promise you. I promise you. It was me. It wasn't you. It was me. Because that's what I wanted to say
No,
about
she needed though, because I didn't like. I'm with you. She's definitely going too hard, and as maybe she's trying to be memorable. You know how some people
but that
feel
ain't the way to do it.
that sure is not. It's not. I
I
ain't with
mean,
Nola
unless
with
you're
it.
going for the I'll be the most hated person on the casting. Like at this point, and not that I feel this way, right? Just being 100% honest. Not that I feel this way, but at this point, this cast came in with the sweet spot to capture audience favor because the villain was already cast. Because I think about what 60-70% of the people don't even like Monique.
I love Monique, but
I mean, no, I'm not saying I don't like
I
her, but
always.
that's
I
just
was.
you know what I'm saying.
I don't even want to talk
That's
about
just
it.
facts. A lot of people don't even like
Girl.
Monique, so she came
True.
in being the person that the fans hated the most. And for you to come in and people be dragging you and talking about you worse than what they was doing Monique, you
True. But like I said, it might be the set. It might be the way to get her.
that's what we gonna call her from here on out when we doing this reviews. Even when we back in the house of the princess in the palace next week, I'm gonna call her Old Fashioned. Yes, God, that's gonna be her name, Old Fashioned.
Oh, that's it. That's cold. It sound
I am
old.
too tickled. I am too tickled. And with that being said, y'all, I am going to refill my wine glass and have me a sip and be right back with y'all for that Love and Marriage Huntsville. Make sure if you have not liked that video, like the video on y'all way out. It's on the 27 of y'all in here, but y'all know that like, or even if you disliked it, gives your girl a good put me in the algorithm so we can continue to grow the channel and I can continue to come give y'all this good content
Playback
with my
game.
throat off self.
Like to, give my girl a like. Playback
You know
game.
what I'm saying? Go ahead, fill up your cups, refresh your cups, and then slide on back through
Pull
for the
on
Love
up.
and Marriage Huntsville review.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. And if you're watching on the replay, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you know we're not going live. Make sure y'all go subscribe to California Cutie and Ranting with Ricardo as well as the Candy Shop. See y'all in about 5 minutes.